Tree number 1 is a silver maple at the northeast corner of the property by the road. It has some recent storm damage from overextended limbs. At the base, it has girdling roots that are causing, I think, this random dieback up at the top. Some of those branches flowered but did not set leaves. So just removing broken branches, big broken branches on this is all I would prescribe. Tree number 2 is a red maple. We're looking at a wound from a previous tear out. It's a small bushy tree with a healthy root system and no pruning required of any priority. Tree number 3 is a more spreading red maple, or possibly red silver hybrid. Looks like a red maple leaf. And there's a lot of exposed roots at the bottom to fill in between. There's wild strawberry at the bottom to culture, but aside from the dead branch, there's no pruning needs that I see, and that's it for the front yard. The backyard is tree number 4. It has some leaders that are extending heavily toward the house that have poor attachments, moderately poor. So I would recommend reducing these by 6 to 12 feet, the sprawling parts up at the top. That's tree number 4. Interesting that it braced itself with where those branches crossed, but that support is now gone. So tree number 5 also has a lot of codominant stems, maybe from topping a long time ago, but it has a clothesline in it and there's really no pruning required. 5. So number 6 is the one with the horizontal branches there. It's had storm damage in the middle. It needs to be thinned at the bottom where all those branches are bushy. And also above that, there's sort of a wolf limb that comes up to dominate. It's had damage and cracks at the bottom. So the same reduction by 6 to 12 feet on that one branch is specified. Tree number 7's on the north side of the house. It was definitely topped not that long ago, but the structure is symmetrical, and given the location, there's no pruning specified on this round of priorities. Tree number 8 is this one with the sprouts on the trunk, and it's dying back at the top. I suspect because it's waterlogged, the water pools here, and improving the drainage in the soil is all we're prescribing now. We can see that there's a lot of growth kind of on the interior of the tree, and someday that could be pruned back, but that's a low priority. 7, 8. Tree number 9 is at the northwest side of the property, and it's got a crack coming down from the main fork and going to the ground. Pretty interesting growth of adventitious roots there. But we can also see on the other side the crack goes all the way to the ground. So we're prescribing one cable that connects these two trunks. At the same time, on the right, we can see a crack between two codominants on the southward trunk, and those two codominants would have to be attached together. So that's 2 cables in tree number 9. West of the house, it looks to be in very good health, not affected by the water logging. It does have one wolf limb that's coming up on the south side, shows some seams from torsion damage, but where it extends, it runs into tree number 11, so it doesn't need pruning that much. So I would say tree number 10 is on the next go around. Tree number 11, we have a very poor attachment between these two stems, and the southward branch is out of view of the house. And so to correct that defect, one option is to heavily reduce or subordinate the southward leader here on tree number 11. Tree number 12 has a lot of fill where the garage was built. The trunk sounds hollow and the bark's coming off there. So further investigation is required by removing the dirt at the bottom. It's very bushy, and it's between the hickory to the south and tree number 4 to the north. So uprooting hazard is low, but we'll prescribe pruning the building away from the trunk, getting the dirt off the stem, and then deciding how much of the top to prune, if any. The codominant union is not that bad, and again, we're sheltered by the wind. Some reduction will be needed in the long run. We'll figure out how much after looking at it.